San Ysidro High School basketball star Mikey Williams is facing multiple charges tonight related to a shooting in Hamul. Two juveniles testified today against Williams during his preliminary hearing. They say back in March he threatened them before the car they were in was hit with bullets, but they say they didn't see Williams firing a gun. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department says people were arguing about guests inside the house where Williams lived. No one was hurt in the shooting. Williams is out of custody on $50,000 bail.
Now, if you thought that news update was bad, you should hear the rest of this case because it's only getting worse. Now, of course, two people recently took this stand for the Mikey Williams case. Basically, Mikey Williams is alleged to have basically put some holes in a vehicle with a firearm. They don't know if it was actually him or not. And basically, this entire case is trying to prove if Mikey Williams was the person, who was moving like John Wick out here or not. Now, in this case recently, these two individuals just took the stand. In addition to this, what they're saying about the Mikey Williams case is looking bad. Now, this article says 2 G's found in basketball star Mikey Williams' home 2 weeks after the incident took place. Man, this is looking tough. A detective revealed the San Diego County Sheriff's Department found multiple weapons in basketball star Mikey Williams' home 2 weeks ago after a shooting outside of his property. Now, the officers found a hand G on Williams' nightstand along with a loaded magazine next to it. Downstairs in the athlete's home, police found a semi-automatic R with a live round. FAR said they also found ammunition throughout the home but could not locate the G used in the March incident outside of Williams' home. Bro, what is going on? This is wild. Now, number one, they have some more evidence against him clearly, because if they found that in his house, and we all know number one, bro is not allowed to have that, especially I believe at his age and the laws in San Diego. Bro's not about to have that, so that's already not a good look. Now, what these individuals said about this entire situation in the Mikey Williams case and even what happened at court took things to a whole nother level. Now, two females actually ended up taking the stand, and this is what one had to say. I felt pressured into saying it was Mikey. When asked if she saw Williams fire a G, she said, "It was pretty dark outside, I don't think so." Now, reports are even stating that this female seemed very nervous when she gave conflicting testimony in this case, which shows, man, something is going on. Now, another individual also testified and said, Mikey seemed shocked that we were there. She said Williams told them that they better go or they leave with B holes. Bro, what is going on? I'm gonna be honest, when you see these things come to light, bro, this takes things to a whole nother level, because they're talking like this and almost showing that Mikey would have some sort of motivation to pull this entire situation off. Now, the juvenile said she heard at least 3 shots go off and pushed her friend in a Tesla so she wouldn't get hit by the G fire. Bro, this sounds like a bad nightmare. The fact that she had to push her friend there, man, I can't even almost think that something like this happened, especially for Mike, who has so much going on for himself. But man, this testimony here is tragic. The driver of the car testified he saw a red flash in Mikey Williams holding what he thought was a G. He said he drove away as fast as he could once his car windows began crackling after being hit by G fire. I was fearful, although I know that the Teslas are slightly B-proof. Man, the fact that he even has to say something like this with Teslas being like this, man, is insane. Now, of course, Mikey Williams actually, and what they tried to do is even up his bail to $500K, which was denied by the court, and Mikey's currently out on $50K bail. Now, the situation gets even crazier with this ESPN report basically saying there was potentially some witness intimidation happening inside the court. Now, with so much Mikey Williams has on the line, a lot of people were wondering if there was going to be some tampering with the people who were going to testify against him. And if they're going to pay these people off or try to sway their opinion so that they will not tell the truth. Now, in this case, man, we see this report that basically says, following a morning recess, the judge had received reports from someone in the courtroom that members of the public were making hand gestures and facial expressions that could have been attempts at intimidating a witness. He asked her to clear the courtroom if they continued, and she warned the public that she would not tolerate such actions. Now that's wild because of course then that kind of connects things too, and if this is true, probably makes Mikey even look more guilty. The fact that these witnesses are trying, or somebody in the stands is trying to intimidate these witnesses. And really, what motive would you have to do this unless you were somehow connected to Mikey Williams at all? Now, I'm gonna be honest, there is a lot of speculation here, and Mikey Williams is set to take the stand. He's going to take the stand, I believe, in October, which, man, I think that's even another layer to this situation. Again, technically, no one has seen Mikey actually be the one to fire anything off at the time, but we're going to hear from Mikey himself and give an official update. But man, this situation is crazy. Now, if you want to stay up to date with the latest news in this court case, like the video and subscribe to the channel. But did you know that Bronny's brother Bryce James just had a huge announcement that will change everything for his career? Well, click this video on the screen because you won't want to miss this update.